obviously a frustration at the weekend not to seal promotion, but in some ways, still having plenty of games in hand, could it be a fitting way to do it at Ibrox in midweek instead?
I definitely, obviously, the lads we were devastated, and we're going to lie at the end of the game. But as you say, there's a lot of games still to play for, and I think it'll be good to win it in front of the home fans if we go out and do the business tomorrow night. So
you've done so well to get into such a commanding position to enable you to win it so soon. But in the bigger picture of things, it doesn't really matter when the team go up, is it? It's all about getting them.
We want to get across the finish line as soon as possible, and I think that's the main thing. I think it's a big game tomorrow. I think Dumbarton they're doing okay at the minute, and they'll try and frustrate us. But we know if we go out and play a normal game, we can get across the finish line.
Yeah. The managers made no bones about it. Promotion is the goal this season. With that in mind and how big it is to the club, was there any anxiety towards the end of the game at the weekend, or was that not a factor in why the result didn't ultimately go?
I don't know, maybe a little bit of anxiety crept in. I think the fans were getting a bit vocal, and maybe a wee bit of excitement took over, and we let our composure maybe go a little bit. But I think as well we scored 3 good goals, and it was a good performance. I think little errors maybe cost us, and we've spoke about it as a team and went over it, so that's something we're going to try and eradicate and make better.
I'm sure promotion is a priority, Michael, but given just how well the team's done and how high they set the bar, is there a sense that it would be a bit of a shame to almost limp over the line now? I guess you would want to do it in a bit of style.
No, I think obviously don't want to limp over. I think we've still been playing good football, scoring a lot of goals. Obviously, as I say, we've not been happy the goals we've been conceding, but as I say, we've spoke about that, but we're still playing the same football as we've been playing all season, and entertaining, and that's far from limping over the line. We've got 4 or 5 games to spare, and we've got a chance to go and win the title. So
when you look at the goals conceded in the last few games, it's obviously been a bit out of character. People automatically might look at the defenders and the goalkeeper for that, but does that, as a team, do you guys also need to take responsibility and I suppose defend from the front?
When we've not got the ball, everybody's a defender, the strikers included, the forwards. So there's something, as I say, we've looked at as a team, how we can be more resolute and more difficult to beat when we've not got the ball. Sometimes we're too a bit expansive, but as I say, we've been working on it and spoken about it. So.
And you're one of the few players in the squad who've actually played against the Rangers defence. I mean, what was your impressions when you played against them when you were at St Johnstone?
All good players, I think. Obviously that night was St Johnstone. We got a tactic spot on in that, but I think it's really good. As I say, I think the defence as well. We're more of an attacking side, and sometimes we do maybe go gun home. We get caught out of it, but there's good solid defenders in there as well, I think. Top class boys. So.
And knowing you've got such huge games over the next 2 weeks, I mean, in excess of probably 100,000 fans coming to see Rangers, I mean, is that one of the reasons why you moved to the club?
It's brilliant. Obviously, it's the big game. Well, every game's a massive game here, and they're coming thick and fast. And as I say, we've got tomorrow night. It's a sellout, and then we've got the cup final as well on Sunday, which is another going to be sellout. So it's what you strive to do when you're a young kid. You want to play in front of your big fans, and it's massive for me and massive for the rest of the boys as well. We just want to go out and win the games and thank the fans. So.
And personally, I mean, you won't be playing a part in the Celtic game. How much more do you want to contribute against Dumbarton, and then obviously in the cup final coming up as well?
I want to contribute in every game I'm selected for and take part in. That's part and parcel, and if the manager picks me, I'll go out and give 100%, just like the rest of the boys. Obviously, I'm disappointed to miss the Celtic game, but as I said, we're not looking at that game just now anyway. We've got 2 massive games coming up this week, so that's the main focus.
Frustratingly cup tie for that Celtic semi-final. Obviously there's a certain family allegiance previously to Celtic. How strange will it be watching that game now, knowing obviously now where you are?
It won't be strange for me. I'll be there supporting my teammates and my team. That's how it is for me, and I want us to win the game and progress to a final. Obviously, as you say, it's frustrating that I can't take part, but that's football. And at the time when I was cup tied, there's a chance it might come around, and well, unfortunately for me, but fortunately for everybody else, I suppose. But I'm looking forward to watching the boys, and hopefully we can win that game when it comes around. That's
from the outside looking in, we automatically assume, well, your family must be all like onto you because this game's going around and kind of giving you a bit of stick. But the reality of the situation, is it different to that? Do they just accept now that your loyalties now lie with?
Yeah, except that obviously there's a wee bit of banter, and I can imagine in the house that day there'll be a wee bit of banter on that. But my dad as well, he's his team and I'm my team, so that's how it is. Yeah.
Will you watch it separately from the guys? Watch it with the Rangers players on the day and kind of avoid the family until a bit later on, or how will the day go for you? Do you think?
Obviously, I don't know what's happening with where I must be seated. You know, obviously, I think we'll be staying in the hotel that night. I don't know. So, but I'll be in with the rest of the boys that are not selected. So, but looking forward to it. Yeah.
Turn the phone off for a bit and deal with your folks.
I'll turn my phone off definitely. So, if it's a good result, the phone will be on. So.